Happy Friday. This is Donna Smith Bellinger, your sales manager on demand. And for this Friday focus, I want you to really get focused. Here's what I need you to do. I've said before that we are more than halfway through now, the first quarter. So, what are your goals? Let's take a look at what you've done so far for 2021. And then get very, very clear on your goals for the rest of the year. So when you sat down to think about 2021, were you thinking vaccines? Were you thinking, oh my God, I need a break? Or were you thinking money? Were you thinking money? Were you thinking clients? I need to get 4 more meetings. I need to get this. I need to get that. Here's the formula that I want you to use when you kind of kick back with that glass of whatever this weekend. It's going to be kind of nice. Some of us are going to go outside without boots on for the first time in a couple of weeks. Here's what I want you to consider. How much do you want to make in 2021? And I'm talking about be very specific. Throw the commas in. Be fearless. Come on, what do you really want to make? Terrific. Now, what does that translate to? How much do you need to pull in every quarter? How much do you need to pull in every week? Out of the people that you talk to, that you meet at all of these different events, we're all getting Zoom, but out of the people that you talk to, how many of them actually turn into transactions? And don't get upset with yourself if all of them don't turn into transactions. The bottom line is, but how many people do you have to talk to get a yes? I started out with selling magazine subscriptions over the phone. And I had a list that was like 312-555-0000-0001. And I was that person that said, hi, may I please speak to the head of the household? I was that person. I knew how many people I had to talk to get a yes. And every time I got a no, it was like, I'm closer. Got another no, I'm closer. And if I happen to get a yes, yay, let's start all over again. And we would just go right through that, because ego has nothing to do with your success in sales. So here's where I want you to go. How much money do you need to make this year? Okay, I'm going to get a little bit sneakier. How much money do you need to keep this year? Because if you're in business for yourself, there is a definite difference between what you need to bring in to keep the business alive and what you're able to pay yourself. All right. So I want you to get into that mindset. How much do you need to make for the year? Are you with me? I want to see yes down there in the bottom. I want to see yes. Yes, Donna, I'm with you. Terrific. Now, let's break it down, divide it by 4. How much is that in a quarter? All right. Then, how many people do you need to talk to? Well, there's another formula for that. And we can talk about that. But just figure out how much you need to make in order to pay yourself and what you want to get paid. This is not about success or failure. This is about tracking. All right. I recently went through an exercise with one of my clients, and they were saying, oh, but I need to make X. I'm like, terrific. That translates to how many clients? All right, terrific. And how many people do you have to talk to in order to get to those yeses? And basically it was like, oh, well, shoot, in order to do what I need to do, I just need to find 5 more clients this month. I'm like, that's it. So where are they? Who have you been avoiding calling? Who do you need to call back because you fell into that wait and see trap? And you all know better than that. Go and take another listen to the webinar if you need a refresher on pre-qualification. you've already got access to what you need. And then once you've closed what you have, let's focus even more in a future conversation on making sure you're showing up in the right rooms so that it's not so much labor. It's not so hard. All right. So this is your Friday focus tip. I want you to be brutally honest with yourself. You don't have to tell DSB, but you need to tell yourself, how much do you need to make this year? How much do you need to make this quarter? Where have you been falling flat? If you need help, throw your questions down below. Or if you really need help, then let's talk about doing a sales manager on demand session for you. All right. Because if this is something that we can fix quickly in an hour, you don't need to go through a whole program. Let's get you where you need to be, because sales is not about wait and see. This is Donna Smith Bellinger. I am your sales manager on demand, and I look forward to seeing your comments below. Give me a yes, yes.